Hi Hoopers! Kaylee here. Welcome to our 45-minute hoop dance fitness class. Tonight is a makeup class for last week, which is why we're having it on Tuesday. I'm so happy that you can make it. So let's jump right in. Our format's going to be the same as all our classes. We're going to start with a warm-up, get into waist hooping, hoop fitness, hoop dance, where they focus on weaves, which was last week's focus, and hoopography, and end with a cool down. Okay, so let's get right into it. Let's go over a few safety reminders before we get started. Always remember safety first. If you need to modify a move, please feel free to do so. If you don't feel comfortable doing a move, maybe it's a new move to you, you can always watch our workout later on. We post them to YouTube, so you can pause and replay, and just feel the flow and have fun. sorry, my mic was turned off. The warm-up didn't need much verbal instruction. I hope you all got the hang of it. So we're on to waist hooping now, okay? So here's forward stance, one foot in front of the other, and I'm pulsing right from my core, front to back. My weight is in my back leg, and I'm just pulsing front to back, keeping my back nice and straight, my core is nice and tight. And we can turn in the direction that our hoop is going. So just picking up our feet and moving here. My hoop's going to the left. I'm gonna just pick my feet up and turn in a small circle while keeping that pulsing motion going. Now I'm standing hip width apart. So feet are a little wider than hip distance apart. And we are going to push outwards. So we're not pushing front to back this time, we are pushing side to side. Okay, and this is going to feel like a little faster movement than the front to back. And we'll just do a few more rotations here. All right, let's grab that hoop. I'm going to bring my left hand behind, catch 1, 2. So again, the hoop's going around my waist, catch 1, 2, okay? And now we're going to toss our hoop in the reverse direction. So one side is always going to be harder than the other, but we want to work both sides. Very important to work both sides of our body. Let's take that foot out in front. We're gonna go for a forward stance. Keeping our core tight, keeping the tiny little pulsing motion going. Great job. Let's see if we can turn it out this way. So again, just picking up those feet, turning the circle, keeping your core tight. Awesome. We can bring our hands out to the side. We can bring them up high, down in the middle. This looks easy, but is a challenge. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I don't know why it keeps turning off, but I'll just keep turning it on. Okay, so 3 ways to save your hoop when it's falling down. The first way is to push faster, harder. So that little pulsing motion that we're doing, we can speed up the count. So I'm gonna count every time the hoop hits my belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, push faster, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, speed it up. And you'll feel your hoop start to rise up your core. Okay, so the second way to save your hoop when you feel it falling down, the hip dip. So we're just gonna dip down and stand back up. Being cautious of our alignment. So dip, dip. Was the hip dip. When the hoop falls past your hip bones, down and up. The third way to save it is to simply turn in the way your hoop's going. So my hoop is going to the left, and we just practice this a little bit. We can just pivot. So we can put all our weight on our left foot if we are hooping to the left, right foot if you're hooping to the right. I'm gonna push off with my opposite foot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we can go for a really big spin. Save our hoop when it's falling down. Next, we are just going to do a little walking with our hoop on our waist, okay? So let's see if we can take 3 steps forward. Great, and 3 steps back. 3 steps forward. 3 steps back. You can do whatever you want with your arms here. Maybe move them around a little bit. bring some dance into it. Keep that core tight. Pulsing, going. We're gonna go 1, 2, clap, 1, 2, clap. Are you ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, clap, 1, 2, clap. See, it's not that hard. Great, keep it up. 2 more times here. So 1, and the other way, 2. Awesome job. Let's grab our hoop, flip it off, and grab a sip of water. We're gonna be doing 4 moves today, 30 seconds each, 3 times. So just 1 move, 30 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 3 times. Next move, 30 seconds, 3 times. You guys got the idea. I'm gonna demo the move beforehand. We'll have 10-second rest in between, and then 20 seconds rest in between sets. Okay, so our first move is agility. I'm going to place my hoop on the ground, and I'm gonna go 2 feet out, 2 feet in, 2 feet out. So in, out, in. Just stepping. High impact, you can speed it up. All right, I'm gonna be doing low impact today. Are we ready? 30 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So 2 feet in, 2 feet out. Let's get those arms moving too. Don't forget about your arms. Good job, keep it up. Only 30 seconds. Again, I apologize for my mic, but I'm catching it and turning it back on. Usually we don't have any issues. So we're working with it. All right, let's get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. In, out, in, out. Great job. If you can speed it up a little bit, let's do so. Amazing. Now, even though I'm doing low, two, 1, 10 seconds, and last round coming at you. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 2 in, 2 out. Now, as I was saying, as my mic cut out, I am not just stepping here, I'm stepping with power. So I'm really driving my arms up and driving my legs down to the ground. Even though this is low impact, I'm already starting to sweat. And if you're doing high impact, keep. It's amazing. Last round. One. Great job. Next move, 20 seconds rest. I'm gonna demo it. So we're just gonna be doing lunges here. Holding my hoop out in front, reverse lunge. And stepping back, lunge, forward. So we're just using the hoop as a balance here. If you need more of a guide, you can put your hoop to the side, right? And we can go back, back, okay? So low impact, just having your hoop right here, something to hold on to. High impact. Sorry guys. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Let's do it. So I'm driving my hips back and down, keeping my back nice and straight. If I want a little extra challenge, we can put some tension on our hoop here. So I'm really pushing against my hoop. Arms are together. 30 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do it. I'm going to show you from the side this time. So we're just going back and down. Back's nice and straight. My knees not going above my toes. Landing with my bottom foot, then going down. Pushing back up through my heel. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. All right. 3, 2, 1. I'm going low impact this time. You can actually push your arm out to the side if you need to keep those shoulders nice and even. Keep them from dipping down. Keep that breath going. We got this. Only 2 more moves after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Okay, 20 seconds here. So it looks like this, or a figure 8. Okay, so I'm starting with my arm out to the side, palm is pointed up to the ceiling, wrapping my 4 fingers around. My thumb is pointed out here. Okay, and I'm just following my thumb, tossing my hoop from one side to the other. Similar to the motion if you're throwing a ball, okay? And then bringing that elbow in, and it's all in the wrist and the forearm here. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that breath going. Great job. Keeping that elbow pulled in by your hip. The initial swing is okay. Then we want to bring it in because we want control of our hoop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Switch arms. 10 seconds rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. You can bring that other arm here. You could just use your other arm rested behind your back for support and just to get it out of the way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 1 more round left. 30 seconds. Take a little breather here. You're doing great. Okay, so let's go back to our original arm. We're gonna go 15 seconds one, 15 seconds the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Amazing. Really good, keeping good control of that hoop here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, 20 seconds rest. Grab a sip of water. Okay, last one, I'm gonna demo it here. I like to call it climb the ladder. So I'm taking my hands at the bottom of my hoop, pulling it. Down here, grabbing, pulling up, bringing that other hand into the bottom, pulling up. Okay, so climb the ladder. We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're just flipping that hoop up and down, keeping it in the same position, really using our arms. This is our last fitness move, and then we get on to the fun stuff. Keep that breath going, core is nice and tight. 5, 4. I think I'm getting tired. I am messing up. That's always how you know. It's okay though, just keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds, and our final round of ladder is coming up. All right, let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. That's what happens. Keep it going here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we have made it through our cool down. Congratulations. For the dance section, we're going to be learning 4 tricks today. Then we're going to be putting them together in a sequence or a hoopography. I'm going to be sticking with my larger hoop today. If you want a lighter, smaller hoop, feel free to switch down to it, but I'm going to be sticking with my larger guy today. Okay, so you can use any hoop you want. The first move, as you might have guessed, is passing. Or sorry, not passing, hand spin. So I'm just spinning the hoop around my hand. I'll show you what that looks like up close, okay? So my hand is in this L shape, and I'm just going up and down, tiny little controlled movements. My elbow is by my hip, right, for stability. To start, I am either loose grip here and push the hoop down to the ground, open up into that L shape, and just do the handshake. So move your hand up and down. Okay, and the second way you can start it is to actually use this hand, right? So my palm's pointed up to the ceiling. I'm gonna firm grab, so firm grip, toss my wrist down to the ground, open up into that L shape. My 4 fingers are firm here, and I am just moving my hand up and down. Okay. I'm going to bring it when the hoop opens in front of me. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, hands together. Okay, like they're glued together, and pull your other hand out. So I'll show you from this front view. When it opens, 1, 2, 3, bring those hands together. Keep that up and down motion going. Other hand comes out. So we're just transferring from hand to hand. So this is a hand spin. And again, I will be going over. So this is a hand spin. Whatever hand it's in, I'm going to grab, firm grip. And now this is called propeller. So this move is a firm grip move. I'm just turning my wrist from the ceiling, bringing this other hand in, so my pinky fingers are together, grabbing, turning it down, pointer fingers are together. So palm pointed up, palm pointed down, and just switching here. So at first you can go slow. Changing grips here. Okay, and then we can speed it up when you get a little bit more comfortable. And just turning that hoop. Okay, so this is a propeller. The next move we're going to cover is a two-handed isolation. So I'm using two hands here, and it is an illusion. I'm gonna explain it to you in a minute. So one hand is down at the bottom, okay? My top of my hoop is at my head. Okay, two-handed isolation. I'm gonna drive my hand across my body all the way up to the top. Again, hand comes next to each other, pinkies are next to each other. Let go, drive down across your body all the way to the bottom. Bring this other hand back in, pointer fingers are together here. Drive across and up. So pinkies, down, pointers, up. Okay, so I'm gonna speed it up for you. My other hand is just hanging out, just following a the inside of the hoop here, and I am keeping it right behind the hand that's doing the work, okay? So right when I need to switch, comes right in and we switch. So we switch quick. Okay, so it's totally an illusion. One hand is doing work at all times. And if you're just starting out, this may be a little tough to do. You might get 3, 4, 5 rotations. And I'll show you if you can kneel on the ground, right? And keep your hoop right. And I'm gonna drive all the way up to the top. Bring that other hand in, drive all the way down. So we're just taking the weight off our hoop. This is a nice way to practice, to build up your muscles. Okay, so then eventually the end goal will be to stand and do a two-handed isolation. We can practice in a mirror. So see how I'm keeping my upper body framed in the hoop. Or we can practice outside if you have some sun. It's not like crazy cold like it here is in New England. You can use your shadow. Okay, so those are both good tools while we are stuck at home. A mirror or your shadow to practice a two-handed isolation. So from here, my hands are gonna end at the bottom, okay? And I'm gonna let go with my left hand, turn my body, let go, and now my hoop is on the side of me. We're going for a hand spin just on the side of your body, so it's in the same plane, our body position. Transition into a weave. I'm going to grab, right, weave, okay? And the weave, I like to think that I'm standing on train tracks, right? So my hoop is on one side of the train track, and I'm throwing it over to the other side and then letting it roll back. Okay, just following that thumb, leaving my thumb pointed out here. It's a loose grip, so my grip is not firm here. My hand and my hoop can roll if it had to. Okay, I'm just kind of cupping. Okay, so then we're going to grab our hoop from a weave, hinge it forward, framing my upper body, and we're gonna go for a bow. if your hoop allows you to, if it's not too big. So I'm just flipping it through my hands and bowing forward. Okay, so I took you through a handspin, just to recap. We can change hands here. Handspin, one hand, handspin, other hand. Grab propeller, right? Grab two-handed isolation. Okay, turn our body, drop it into a handspin. Grab, weave. And from here, I'm going to use my opposite hand, hit my hand back, and we're gonna go for a reverse weave. So just weave in the reverse direction. My hand here, hit it back, break it, and go in the reverse direction. So a break is just changing the direction of your hoop, right? We did this earlier on our waist, where we hooped in our opposite direction. So here we are doing it in a weave, push, break, reverse direction. If you do not feel comfortable doing that, this is your first time doing weaves, just stick with a regular weave, okay? And then we're gonna bring the hoop out, tap, raise it up in front, hand comes in here. I'm going to, so bring it out, tap or weave, drive it, raise it up above my head, turn, hands are in the center on the inside of the hoop, come down and up one time, and now we're gonna flip it forward and bow. So that is our little hoopography. I'm gonna run through it one time, you can watch, or I should say, I'm gonna run through it, you can watch, and then we'll do it together, okay? So I'll call out the moves as I'm doing them. We're gonna start with a handspin here, and this is at your own pace. Whatever you feel comfortable doing. You can do a 4 count, 8 count. It doesn't. Hands. Other hand spin. Grab propeller. So just changing grips here. The hoops are rotating around. Bring my hands down here. Two-handed isolation. We're going to stop, turn our body to the side, drop it into a handspin, grab, weave, forward weave. Push reverse direction. Grab, bring it out front and tap, drive your hand up. Hands come in the center, come down and up, flip forward and bow for the amazing job you did. All right, so let's run through it one time together. I'm not going to say anything this time. We can just have fun and flow with it. And then we will go into our cool down. Okay, so we're running. Feel free to do so. If you have questions, you can always message me or email me. Okay, so now we're just gonna run through our hoopography one time together. Are you ready? Let's start with a handspin. Let's do it. All right, amazing job. I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you for joining in. Please stick around for a little cool down. Now we're gonna do a few without our hoop. I'm just gonna hold my hoop around my waist, feet are about hip width apart, and I'm gonna turn and look over my shoulder and hold. Inhale here, and exhale. Bring me back in the center. Other side. Inhale, and big exhale. Come back to the center. Let's raise our hoop up and inhale. Down. Inhale. Exhale down. Let's flip that hoop up so it is, the bottom of it is on my lower back, okay? I'm gonna stand feet about a foot apart, squeeze the glutes, and slowly lean backwards. Okay, make sure you're squeezing those glutes, support your back. We're just opening up our chest and our lower back here. All right, let's. Okay, I'm gonna place my hoop at a good arm's length away. I'm gonna step a few inches back and just hinge here at the hip. Stretching our hamstrings, lower back, mid back, upper back, shoulders. All right, a few more seconds here. And let's slowly raise it up. Bring our hoop out in front, and I'm going to roll to the side. You can rest your hand on your thigh if you need to. You can go down a little bit further for a really nice side stretch. Beautiful work tonight. Again, I know I say it all the time, but thank you for joining. Okay, let's slowly, tight there. Let's roll it back to the middle, the other side. I haven't had them in a long time. And I will figure out the issue before Thursday's class. All right, slowly bring it back in the center. Okay, one more here. Let's just do our quads because we did some cardio and leg work. I'm just using my hoop as a prop here, as a balance, pulling my heel to my glute. To the other hand and just pull that heel to glute. Oh, I'm falling. Okay, let it go. Let's put our hoop over here and just do a few. Cross your arms over your chest, thumb points out and under. So thumb is up, thumbs in. Thank you for hanging with me tonight. Let's see, here's my thank you screen. So what you can do next, plan your next workout. Our next hoop dance fitness class is this Thursday. I'm going to be releasing February's schedule, end of the week. We're going to be switching classes to Tuesday nights and Thursday nights. So still twice a week, just Tuesdays instead of Mondays. And please tell your friends, share with your friends, bring them here. Even if they don't have a hoop, they can always get one. There's many people that sell them online. I also have an Etsy shop, so there's a million people that sell hoops online. I also have an Etsy shop, so you can grab a hoop there. Even if you don't have one, join in with your friends. If you haven't already, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. Much appreciated. Okay, thank you for joining in. As I mentioned, I am sticking around for a 10-minute Q&A. If you have questions, pop them in the comments, and I will see you Thursday. Bye, guys.